Now, this particular substance that we made here that we keep talking about, H2O, as we said earlier, it is the most abundant and arguably the single most important compound or molecule in life. And that's what the next main idea is about, how water is uniquely important in life. First of all, it is the most abundant thing in life. 60 to 80% of most living things is made of water. And humans fit right in there. We are 60 to 80% water. How much of us is water really depends on how much of us is fat. The more of us that's fat, the less of us that is made of water. But most of us fit in to this 60 to 80% water area. And water is not only the most abundant thing, but arguably the most important molecule in us. It's a really special molecule. It has some special properties. It is cohesive, that is, it sticks to itself. It moderates temperature. It's the solvent of biology, and it participates in chemical reactions. Now, these two ideas, moderating temperature and participating in chemical reactions, I'm not going to actually illustrate with a slide, but they're not unimportant. Moderating temperature is important, like you know that places that are closer to the ocean have less fluctuation in temperature. San Diego and San Francisco have relatively warm winters and cool summers compared to somewhere like in the Midwest that's far away from water, where the temperature fluctuation, like in the Dakotas, can be enormous, or even here in Utah. Also, we use water to moderate our temperature when we sweat. It helps to moderate temperature. Water participates in chemical reactions in ways that we'll see in the unit on the molecules of life, and again in the unit on metabolism. So that's pretty important, but we won't really focus on it on this chapter. We are going to talk a little bit about these other two things that make water special. First of all, the fact that water is sticky. Because it can do hydrogen bonding, it sticks to itself, that's called cohesion, and to other polar things, that's called adhesion. Water sticking to itself makes for strong surface tension on water, and so this water strider or water skeeter bug is actually standing on top of the water. You can see the dimples in the water because water sticks to itself so well. If we put the water skeeter on top of, say, acetone or some other liquid that doesn't have as strong of surface tension, the poor water skeeter would fall right in. And the fact that water sticks to itself not only makes surface tension, but it also is the way that water is conducted through the vascular system of plants. It sticks to the tubes inside the plant, but it also sticks to itself. And water being sticky is an important part of what makes water unique. One of the most important things about water, though, is that it is the solvent of biology. A solvent is a part of a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture, a homogeneous mixture. A homogeneous or homogeneous mixture means that it's the same throughout the mixture. So if we have a solution, then we can take any part of the solution and it will be the same as any other part. When you drop salt crystals into water, as long as you don't put too much of it in, it can dissolve in the water, making a water-salt solution. And that means that there'll be the same amount of salt distributed throughout any given part of the solution. The abundant part of the solution is called the solvent, the stuff that the other part is dissolved in. The solvent in this glass of salt water is water. The solvent in biology, in you, in all your cells, is water. And that makes water pretty darn important.